Hi Vaporinos and Vaporinas, how are you doing today? So I have a really cool review for you guys. It's a RDA tank that I've been using. I did mention I was getting one in the mail that I was going to be reviewing. I did pay for it myself. It wasn't sent to me for free. Not that that's important. But anyway, it is the Apolcalypse RDA. And if you look at that design, it's just, you can feel the difference. I love the design. Now, I got this from Element Vape, and I only paid $39.95 for it. I made it a $50 transaction so I get free shipping. You know, gotta do what you can, right? And we always need coils and, you know, cotton and stuff like that. But funny story, I wasn't supposed to get the pink one. I was supposed to get the black one with the cotton candy splatter. Now, it's still the cotton candy splatter. If you look really close, you can see the little splatters and stuff like that on there, which it still looks really nice. The pink is beautiful. I made a joke with my husband. I'm like, they sent me pink because I'm a lady. Because ladies like pink. I don't mind pink. Wouldn't say I like it though. What do you ladies think? Do you like pink, or would you prefer something darker colored? Like, I like purple. That would have been nice if they had like a purple one of this. But anyway, I'm going off topic. So the really cool thing with this RDA is it does have three separate parts. I'm all like stuttery here. Alright, so we have our drip tip, which is a really nice design. I really do like that. Now keep in mind, I've only tried one other RDA, which was an RDTA, so I'm probably not the most experienced dripper to, you know, so if you want to check out other reviews of this tank, go for it. But honestly, I really like it, and if you check here, this is that second part I told you, because it comes in a think, Laura, before you speak. See, my brain is processing things slower than how I can say them. But anyway, so this has your little airflows and stuff like that. It only has, you know, the three. So I guess potentially you could turn this into one coil, but not really the way the deck is set up. I'm not sure why they only have three and not four. I guess maybe they should turn off one of the airflows entirely. I do this wide open though, because these are the airflows, as I'm sure you noticed when I was spinning it around. If you check there, that one's blocked now because of the way I put it in, and that one's open. So I mean, I'm not sure what the point of doing that was for them, but you know, I am not the people who developed this. And if you saw, it has like a nice little teardrop air hole. So this is made by Armageddon manufacturer, which it says that right on the bottom. And it does have a nice sticky outy part. I know, so technical, right? So to me, I've never used a mech mod, so I'm not 100%, but to me that sticks out a good amount to use on like our hybrids and stuff like that. But it can't be squonked. There is no squonk pin, and I'll show you the parts that you get in the bag. So now from here, if I just hold it, alright, and then there is your deck. Now I do already have a wick in here because like I was telling you guys, I have been using it so I can let you guys know how it works and everything. So this is that part, which is the third part, and then this I guess technically would be the fourth part. You got some nice O-rings there, and you got a nice deck. You got some flathead screws. And it's really easy to build on. I am a total noob when it comes to building on anything rebuildable because I've only just started. So if I can do it, I think anyone can do it. It does have, I don't know if you can see that with my wick in the way, but basically all you do is you unscrew these and you just push the coil through. So what I did is I put one coil leaf on one side of the screw, on one side, you know, both. And then on the other side, I did the other side of the screw, vice versa. And you know, I tightened it down, I clipped the extra leads off, and then I put my cotton through. and everything else. I'm going to be dripping some oil on here. As you can see, I have been using it, hence the cotton is a little discolored, but it's still vapes really good. So that is how that works. If I had an extra one, I'd take it out of the box and show you exactly what I'm talking about with, you know, building and sticking your coil in there and your cotton and all that good stuff. So basically, when you put this back on here, you got to make sure the airflow is right in front of the coils so that you get a nice flavor and everything else. So I'm going to put this back together for now. Just to show you guys again, it actually says Apolcalypse there. It is kind of smushed together. I do like the style of writing though. It is really nice. Alright, so before I drip and I tell you how it vapes, let me show you the box. Yeah, pretty plain. Now it's got a cool little like feature. If you look on the box thing, it's got like these grooves. So it's like, so I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. But we don't actually get a box, you know, from them specifically. It just comes in this plastic box, which is different for me. I don't know about you guys. And we got this cool little baggie. Has a little, you know, hazmat mask on. It says Apolcalypse in the same type of wording style that's on the tank. Not the tank, the RDA, the dripper. Man, I really need like some sleep or something. I keep messing up my words. I will learn to talk one of these days. So it's a nice velvety bag and everything. It's really cute, you know, closes up and everything, so you can stick little things in there, or your RDA if you would like. So in the little bag here, like I mentioned, you do not get a squonk pin. You get two screws, two like colored screws. One's pink and the other one's like a bluish green, which they're pretty. I don't know if that's the whole point of it. You also get these O-rings, just in case your other O-rings break or something or other. You got extras, which is really nice. So like I mentioned, you cannot squonk with this RDA. I know a lot of RDAs now are coming with squonk pins, so you can squonk with them. Like the Dead Rabbits, for instance, and a few others that I've seen. I don't have a squonk mod yet. I've never done it, so I can't really give you my 2 cents on that, but I'm going ahead of myself here. So that is the box and what comes in it and what comes with it. Alright, let me just put this on my Voopoo. Now it's gonna look funny because it's pink. And my Voopoo's resin is the turquoise, so it's like purples and greens, like teals and stuff like that. So it is gonna look a little funky, but that's okay. It's my favorite mod to use, and it would look a lot more funky on my Aspire Speeder, considering that's white and gold. If you guys haven't seen that review, just pop on over there and take a look at it. You'll see what I mean. It would look really funny on that. Alright, so, not that one. Not that one either. Where is it? There it is. Oh shoot, I dropped it. I was trying to be cool, like, you know, indoor smokers and try and like catch it. Alright, so I'm going to be using the I Love Candy Blue Raz. So let me open this up. Husband, you can wait a minute. My husband is trying to poke through the door. Alright. Make sure your cotton is nice and saturated. So yeah, make sure it's got that nice liquid on the cotton like you see there. It's very nice. Alright, and then you just plop that on. Now, I know other people have mentioned this in their reviews. Obviously, you can't grab it from here and just, you know, wiggle it around. I don't know why you would. Not even sure why that has to be mentioned. But just to go over it, just in case you're like one of these days it's sitting there and you forget to grab it from the base of your mod and you're like, oh no, hey, it fell over and I broke something. Don't do that. Grab your mod from the mod, not from the tank or RDA or whatever happens to be on your mod. It's asking me with new coil. I say yes. So this is reading at 0.44 ohms. So with that, I like to do about 65 watts, and it uses about 5.28, 5.30 volts, which isn't bad because it's a dual battery mod, and it is a regulated mod, as anyone would know. That's my Voopoo. Like I said, it looks funny, but I do not own a pink mod. Reiterating back to what I said, not all women, ladies, girls love the color pink and go searching for those pink mods. Alright, let's vape it. Look at that cloud production, damn. One of the better cloud production rebuildables I have, to be fair. I only have the Wasp and this one now. Alright, so pros and cons. I guess I should do it that way. So pros, it's pretty. It's really cool. Looking, I love how it looks. Another pro is the ease of building. The ease of building, I do like. It's really good for a beginner to get you started, you know, get you ready. You know, once you get used to that, then you can go up to the more difficult ones like the velocity style decks and whatnot. Like the Aromizer deck is a very interesting building deck, which would definitely take some experience to build on something like that. So something like that would be something that you could eventually go up to with starting with something like this. Let me think. Another pro is the flavor. The flavor is amazing. Like, I love the flavor of my Valerian, but once I started using this, I just couldn't believe how much better my e-juices taste. Like, that blue raspberry from Mad Hatter tastes even better in here than it does in my Valerian. And it already tastes amazing in my Valerian. And I have also noticed that the strawberry bubblegum one that I got in my sample box tastes so much better in this one. I know originally I did my taste test in the Wasp Nano, and it was decent, but it tastes amazing in here. So the flavor is on point. The flavor is awesome. It is amazing, super awesome. The airflow I like too. It's nice and smooth. It's not like too open. And then if it is too open for you, you can adjust it pretty easily. You just turn this thing. I mean, it is, once you've been using it for a little while, like I have, it's a little loose, so you might need to have like a couple fingers there, and then you just move it, and then it closes it off. Well, it doesn't close it off, but it narrows it a little more. Which even on there, it's still mega smooth. It's still super smooth, and I love that. I mean, I love this RDA a lot. But again, I haven't tried too many RDAs. I will be getting some more to test out at some point. Like I mentioned in my angry video, I have recently lost employment. So I've started this new thing called Patreon. So if you guys want to, you know, donate money to help me out with my reviews, I would more than appreciate it. I'd love you for like ever. Just like I love you guys anyway, when, you know, you guys that subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. I do like the O-rings. I mean, it doesn't make it like super tight. But it makes this was a decent thing. I mean, honestly, I think I would have liked it to be a little more stable so you could turn the airflow a little bit easier than having to hold the bottom and then turn it kind of thing. Tripping on this is super mega easy. I probably would have liked the bottom where like your cotton sits and sometimes the excess juice goes to be a little bit bigger because sometimes I over trip. So that I would have liked them to have improved on. I know this is an older RDA, so they might have on one of their newer versions of it. I'm not sure. I haven't tried those yet. But ultimately, for a beginner, this is a fantastic RDA, and I am a beginner with rebuilding and stuff like that, and I love it. It gives amazing flavor, you know, because this thing pops off really easily, and then sometimes you just gotta press it down. Even then, you hear that? It's wiggly, which is kind of a con for me. It might be for you guys too. But, I mean, like I said, for a beginner, for someone just starting out, the flavor that you get off of this, the clouds that you get off of this, the ease of building on it that you get, I would highly recommend it still. You know, something to start out. And, I mean, only for $39.95, that's not bad. I know the vape stores in my city charge $50. And I know some of the other websites charge $50. So, I mean, if you can get this for like $40, or if you can find it cheaper than I did, that would be awesome. I will have a link below if you are interested in picking up one of these Apolcalypse by Armageddon manufacturer. But yeah, I would definitely highly recommend this. The flavor is definitely on point. Yeah, the flavor is amazing. Like, when I first got this in, I was so impressed with how good the flavor was, how good the airflow is. But, you know, like I said, you know, the cons that I had, it's nitpicky. But, you know, there are a ton of RDAs out there. I will be trying more so I can have that more experience on different decks to build on and stuff like that. So I can definitely get more experience with it for you guys and everything. But yes, I would definitely recommend this for sure if you are just starting out doing rebuildables and stuff like that. Okay? Also, packaging I would have improved on too, and maybe having a little squonk pin to come with it like a lot of the other ones do. But I mean, come on, it's just a plastic box. They could have like placed it in a box that has, you know, their name, some cool design or something. That's kind of a con for me. I love the bag though. The bag is really cool. But yeah, all in all, I would definitely recommend it. Now, would I go out and rebuy one if the FDA took all my stuff? Or like, you know, whatever. I know Grim Green says that in his videos, but it's true. You know, it's a good kind of scenario to use. Or if like someone broke into my house and stole all my stuff, would I go out and buy it again? Yeah, I would, because the flavor's on point. It's really good. And I love all the different colors that are out there for this particular RDA. So yeah, I would definitely highly recommend it. I know I said that before. I'm getting off track. Anyway, as always, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you guys. You have a great night, because it is evening here where I am at, if you can't tell, you know, the lighting and everything. But yeah, I'd recommend it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I love you guys. And remember, smoking kills, but vaping heals. So, vape on, guys. See you on the next video.